Welcome to Money Can Be Sweet, Empowering Your Money Journey. My name is Angela Taylor, and this is the part two of the four-part series of Making Money Less Spicy, put together with the MACCP, or the Manitoba Association of Community Care Providers. A land acknowledgement. We are committed to truth and reconciliation, decolonizing of systems, compassionate, responsive, and inclusive care. We acknowledge that we are gathered on ancestral lands on Treaty 1 territory, the original lands of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Anisinaabeg, Dakota, and Dene, and the homeland of the Red River Métis. We acknowledge that our water is sourced from Shoal Lake 40 First Nation and Treaty 3 territory. As we get started, what are the details? How do we make money a little sweeter and a little less salty? Money management, feeling in control of our money, making money fun, like this beautiful rainbow above my head, balancing wants and needs. That's a lot trickier than it sounds. Creating a roadmap for success through goal setting and accountability. Like this road to success. I don't know where that's from, but I feel like I want to go vacation there. Now, I'm not sure if we can get money this sweet, like this imaginary world with just like big hills full of giant monies, but I would like money to feel safer. And I would like for you to feel more in control of your money. Now, how do we make money fun like that guy? Okay. Money isn't just for bills. It's a tool for creating the life that you want. To reframe the way that you see money, the way that you feel money. And can you allocate or give a portion to fun and self-care? That's pretty fun, right? And using money for experiences, hobbies, and relaxation. What could that look like to make money more fun? I don't know, sounds pretty great. I just want to be as happy as that guy, right? Or this dog. So cute. Feeling in control of your money. Being in control of your money means being confident in your financial decisions. This dog is so confident. Look at his financial growth. It's off the chart, okay? Tracking where your money goes. These things will lower your anxiety because you'll know this is what's happening. This is where it's going. Set clear, realistic financial goals and celebrate your wins. You have wins left and right in life. But just a reminder, your mind isn't made for joy, it's made for survival. So it's not going to notice. We have to work towards noticing all of those wins. So what are your wins? You know what, Angela, I paid my rent this month. I love that for you. I love you having a place to live. Okay. That makes you feel less stressed. Money then is a little less salty, a little sweeter. Okay. How to achieve control like this charming fellow. Okay, let's break down how you can feel more in control of your finances. Managing money or managing your emotions, so anxiety and stress. Okay, because as we manage our money, we can manage our emotions. Using budgeting tools like apps and spreadsheets, whatever you like, okay? Color code it, make it some fun for you. There are lots of really helpful apps, and you don't have to kind of start from scratch. You might have some apps on your phone right now, like your online banking, that can support you understanding your money so much more than you do even today. Set monthly and annual goals, okay? Angela, I'm in survival right now, and I don't even know. I can't think about, I want to have $10,000 in the bank in 5 years. That's okay. Where you are right now is where you are right now. But there are so many opportunities that you haven't seen yet, you haven't experienced yet. There is more access to people who care about you, opportunities, jobs. Just be curious, be open to it, okay? Be honest and create some accountability for yourself. Now, it is fun to pretend like everything is fine all the time, okay, for a second. But if you're honest with yourself, that's where you're going to have a long-term success because that's true control, honesty, right? And accountability means reminders. I set reminders in my phone for when I pay my credit card bills, even just to check it. Oh, Angela, I already have that set up in text. Good for you. I love that for you. Do you have a finance mentor, right? Do you have somebody that you look up to that, maybe has their money on a leash? That's nice. Big pile in the corner, just a big pile of money. And revisit and adjust your goals regularly. Why? Because life changes. So where you are today is where you are today. And maybe in a month or two, there is the money that's coming. Great. I love that. What can you do with that? How do you feel control over that money? How do you make that yours, not just for today, but for future you? Because future you is living it up, okay? Planning, you got priorities straight, wants and needs figured out. It's so delicious, okay? Reducing anxiety usually comes with a plan. Look at that. A solid financial plan helps reduce anxiety and actually makes money a little sweeter because we feel more confident. Track money, monthly income and expenses, and use this rule. This is the rule, you guys. The 50-30-20 rule means 50% of your needs. Okay. That can be your housing, that can be food. Now, I know food changes sometimes in cost depending on what you're into or what you're getting. That's okay. That's variable. Okay. That's super fun too. And 30% of wants, that is all the fun things. For me, that has a lot to do with my mental health. So if I have a little bit of extra money, wiggle room, and I get to splurge and get a coffee or pick up some art supplies, like I'm feeling on top of life. You know what else makes me feel pretty on top of life and on top of my finances? Savings. Savings feel pretty good. And building an emergency fund because I know that I'm going to feel in control of my money if I've got everything taken care of, no matter what happens. Okay. And I know you're probably not thinking about retirement right now, but could you imagine if you just put $20, $100 away, 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 and school? School is always a good investment. When I was growing up, I really didn't think too much about school. And as I got older, I thought, wow, I really have an opportunity to grow my knowledge and grow all the people that I'm able to help. And that's through school. And creating money rules, personal money rules that are just for you. So, one of the ones that people often use is called pay yourself first. So, investing some money, even a small bit, putting away for your future, your retirement, saving up for education before you buy the things that you want. Because here's a sneaky thing, no matter how much money that you have in your account, your brain goes, oh, look at all that money. I should probably spend it right now. And unfortunately, that's not great for saving. So a lot of people will have two different accounts. They'll have a checking account for bills and things, and a savings account where they just put a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. A tricky thing that I use is I actually have a financial advisor that I can just message her and say, would you please take some money out of my account because it's just too much in there. And I don't want to look at it because if I look at it, I'm going to spend it. And they can just take it out and put it somewhere to invest it. And I don't have to worry about it at all. No impulse purchases is a really important one. So it's just too easy to click, click, buy. We know this. This is not a you problem. This is actually software that's made to be sneaky. Okay. And so allowing yourself that 24-hour rule and putting it in the car and leaving it there. Often by the next day, I realize I actually don't need it at all. There are some times where I'll leave it for a whole week. If it can wait, do I really need it? Not usually. Okay. Sometimes I just get caught up in the moment because being a human is really hard. And our brain is seeking that dopamine or that feel-good chemical. And shopping and buying is one of those things that lights it up. Thankfully, there are lots of healthy and healthier ways to get that feeling. So we want money to be fun. Having these rules is one of those things that helps it stay safe and be sweet. The third is review a budget weekly. So Sunday morning, getting a cup of coffee, just reviewing online budgeting. And actually, this can save you a lot of stress. So if you have a credit card and you check it every week, just quickly for 2 to 5 minutes, you can catch if something is fraudulent on there really fast. The best part about catching it really fast is they can fix it really fast. If you don't check it ever, well, who knows what you might be missing? And those online things are sneaky, right? And you don't know what's happening and what's not happening. So be sure to use accountability and that self-kindness. Those kind thoughts are very, very powerful. Playing with the extra. Once your basic needs are covered, it's time to play. Remember, money is a tool, okay? Use extra funds for fun, investment, and savings. Now, when I was growing up, my family's idea of a vacation was going in a car with no air conditioning when it was plus 40 and going to the next province and then camping. What? And I thought that was super cool. And then now I'm a grown up and I'm like, you know what I like for vacations? Hotels. Super nice hotels and fancy coffees. So you get to plan whatever kind of future you want. And your money is a tool for you to get to plan that. Personal growth, like programs and education, are an amazing investment. Now, there are all kinds of different grants and bursaries where you can be able to go to school potentially for free. But that also means that you're not working as much or don't have other means of income. And so it's really powerful to kind of look at that whole plan and say, where do I want to go for my future? And how can money be a tool for me to make things sweet? Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts, they really do change our brain. And probably people have told you that before. But as a therapist, I'm going to tell you it's true. The science says positive thoughts grow positive things in your life. It also helps us feel safe because our thoughts create emotions like sadness or joy. And then that changes our behavior that would circle back to our thoughts. Being a human is so hard. So if you say things like, you know what, I'm going to figure this money thing out. I think I got this. I don't know the answers yet, but I'm gonna. Oh, so grateful for this webinar series. Thinking things like, others help me. I learn from others. I do have what it takes to figure this out. And I do my best. I do my best is my favorite phrase to say to myself. And I say it many, many times a day because being a human is really hard and I make lots and lots of mistakes. But also, there's not really anyone who's not making mistakes, even if they look like they're not. So really, we're all just allowed to do our best, to be kind to ourselves and others, and to learn. And we all have challenges in life. I'm not the only one. You're not the only one. In fact, we have that in common. Okay? We have lots in common. And I'm looking forward to my future. So if you think of things that make you feel grateful every day for a whole month, it will change your brain and that will become easier. Now, there may be things in the way of thinking that way, and that might be a medical condition. So just an invitation, if there's things that are feeling really tricky, to think positive or to feel safe, there is support at any time when you're ready, okay? A lot of us who are managing big, hard things have had really big, hard things happen to us. And that's another thing that we have in common. I have had a lot of hard stuff, and thankfully, I've moved through it by getting support with all kinds of really skilled, amazing, kind people. So let's make an action plan. Less salt, more sweet. Money management is about control and more so feeling in control, having some fun, and reducing that worry. So reflect on your financial habits and goals. Now, are you a late night clicker like me? Timu, don't do it. Unsubscribe. Okay? Choose one step to start with. The brain can only prioritize one or two changes at once. That's very important to know because a lot of us go, I want to change everything. I'm going to be super healthy. I'm going to do all the things. And the brain goes, overwhelm. So, one thing at a time. The first thing is setting up a budget and knowing what's happening with your money so that you can have some fun money. And that might start really small, and that's okay. But it will grow as you grow into your skill and into this beautiful life you're making. Okay. Set up your goals, create visuals, and use visualization. So if you close your eyes and you envision a really safe, beautiful, beautiful life, that will become your reality a lot easier, a lot quicker. Creating visuals is just drawing it out, putting it together for you. What does that look like? Might be magazine pieces, might be drawing, maybe painting. Ooh, spicy. And putting that up where you can see it. I actually created one for my office. And so it's just a beautiful little collage, has some words, some rainbow, because I'm all about the rainbow. And it's incredible what that's done for me because whether or not I intentionally look at it, my brain is inputting it all day. Just what can you do for you to help it along? Because I want it to be easier and faster. I mean, it's coming anyways, but if it can be 1 year, 5 year, 10 years faster, wow, that's a lot more living with sweetness. Staying consistent. Notice the things that you're doing well and keep at it. And just know that you get to reset and adjust as much as you want. And that's important because we do falter, we do make mistakes, and we do catch ourselves. And we're allowed. We're allowed to go, I need that shirt. Oh, no, I don't. I regret it. Oh, Timu. Oh, no, don't do it. I want to thank you for joining us today, and let's continue the journey together. Practice using the tools to help money be so sweet. Remember, big emotions are valid, but they don't have to control your money decisions. Money is a tool for creating the life that you want, and it's not just for bills. And using the worksheets and the summary pages that are available for free just below. This is the second part of the series of 4. So check out all the other free resources that we've put together for you in the other videos. This video series is funded by the Manitoba Association of Community Care Providers with input and support from the Children's Special Allowances CSA Subcommittee. And thank you to our contributors. And thank you from my heart to yours for joining us on this lovely video. And I'm looking forward to things being so very sweet for you.